ITC docket number? EUC's about to get banned? Let's go! All right. Let's talk about ITC docket number 3877 because I've seen the comments. People acting like this docket number just kicked their door in. I saw folks reading it like ITC docket, January 21st. That's a date. Relax. Everybody breathe, because this is one of those moments where the internet hears a big government acronym and immediately assumes the worst possible outcome. What the ITC even is. First of all, ITC stands for International Trade Commission. That already sounds serious. That's not a chill name. Nobody says, yo, I'm going to the International Trade Commission. Want to come? No. That's a place where suits argue with other suits. The ITC does one main thing. They deal with imports, not riding, not laws for streets, not how fast you're allowed to go. Import, meaning what comes into the United States from other countries. That's it. So when you see an ITC docket, this is not about you riding. This is about companies fighting other companies. Important difference, what this docket actually is. Now let's talk about docket number 387. This is a section 337 investigation. That sounds wild, but all it means is one company believes another company is importing products that violate U.S. intellectual property rights, usually patents, designs, trademarks. So they go to the ITC and say, hey, this isn't fair. That's it. This isn't criminal. Nobody's getting arrested or accused of being evil. Just rich people arguing documents. Why this sounds scary to EUC riders? Now here's where EUC riders panic, because we see words like ITC, investigation, imports, exclusion orders, and our brain immediately goes, oh no, they're coming for the wheels. Because let's be honest, EUC riders already feel like society doesn't know what to do with us. Cops see us and go, is that legal? Pedestrians see us and go, is that safe? So when the government pops up, everybody tightens up. But context matters. Important difference. What could it mean realistically? Now, let's be honest and balanced. An ITC case can lead to import restrictions, exclusion orders, companies having to change designs, but that only happens if a violation is proven. The ITC agrees. Remedies are justified. It applies to specific products, not entire hobbies. This is not EUCs are illegal now. This is if a specific product, such as an electric unicycle, is found to infringe on an existing patent, it may not be allowed to be imported into the country where the patent is valid. This is because the patent holder has the exclusive right to manufacture and sell that specific product, and unauthorized imports could be considered infringement of their intellectual property rights. Here's why EUC riders should care but not panic, because cases like this remind us that the industry is growing, there's real money involved now, intellectual property matters, nobody files ITC complaints over hobbies that don't matter. This means EUCs are no longer toys. They're legit enough for lawyers to show up. That's growth. Uncomfortable growth, but growth. What this does not mean. This does not mean you'll be stopped riding. Police suddenly know what an EUC is. The FDA is involved. Congress is involved. Wrong agencies, wrong lane. This is companies arguing at the border, not riders on the street. Thank you for your attention.